Okay, greetings. I am going to make a how-to cooking video, and it's going to be super quick and super impromptu. I have not cleaned up my kitchen nor prepared my cooking environment to look video perfect, but this is how we roll. Things are usually on the fly. My head is plugged up so that the noise cancellation will drown out Finding Nemo that's playing in the living room. But this is how you do it, you know. This is real life, right? It's not always like the perfect little cooking video. So the reason I'm doing this is I often have people asking me, specifically clients, if I have any wonderful recipes to give them to that are quick and that are not, you know, super time consuming. Like, how do I do food prep with all that I do outside of food prep? And the problem is I usually do not have much to give them because I do not use recipes. And the reason is not because I'm not amazing, although that's probably a little bit of it. Excuse me. It's because I don't, I'm just too ADD to follow recipes. So I don't measure anything. I learn to cook by watching people and learning to play with different spices and flavors and see what goes together and what doesn't. So we are going to prepare Asian swai, and swai is a fish fillet that I shall show you now, as soon as I figure out how to pause this because I'm backwards, and a second ago I stopped it. Okay, so here are our swai fillets. I almost said swai fillets. Anyway, I've washed them and patted them dry. Over here we have 2 skillets with a little bit of olive oil. And what we're going to do then is we're going to add a little bit of sesame seed oil, but we don't want it to get too hot because it burns rather easily and then it just does not taste good. So I just threw a little bit like that. Okay, now this is garlic powder. See, this is why I can't tell you if this is, how many tablespoons and teaspoons is that? I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I just sprinkled it like this. It's hard to watch the video and this. Okay, that's onion powder, the cheap one. Here's pepper. Just a little coating on each of them. And then this is ginger. So just a little bit of ginger, because too much ginger in one spot gets a little zippy, if you know what I mean. And a little bit goes a long way. So I just kind of dusted, and that's actually really a lot, because we like a lot of ginger. We like a lot of zip. And then you're going to have to hold while I put salt on the top, because my salt shaker is a two-fisted project. Okay, so I have thrown them in the 2 pans. The only reason I have 2 pans is because I like them to have plenty of room while they cook, because I'm an anal freak about fish. After I took an OSHA class back in the day, and a little bit of knowledge was deadly. So now that they're in here, I speak Swahili while I cook. Apparently, that's bothering me. Anyway, I'm just going to throw the exact same seasonings on the other side. So we're going to do again the ginger, sea salt, garlic, onion, and pepper. There you have it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so the fillets are cooking. They're on medium-high heat. You're just going to cook them till, oh, you know, they're no longer clear, just like over here in the middle. Then you're going to flip them. And on this pan, I'm going to put just a splash of white wine vinegar. And the reason is I love vinegar on my fish. Golly, I'm ridiculous. So I did that. I sprinkled it like 2 times. You're like, that Heather, she does some amazing cooking videos. You can't see jack about what she's doing. Alright, so that's going to cook, and then I'm going to flip these over. So we're going to flip this like so. Golly. I'm an accident looking for a place to happen. So apparently, video cooking is not my forte. Yeah, you know what though? The food's going to taste slamming, and that's really all that matters. Nobody cares if you look like cooking it. Shazam! Bam! And often at this point right here, I really need a second person to help me do this. Often at this point, I throw a splash of soy sauce in if I want that added seasoning. And I do it right now while the pan is hot, and it just kind of soaks it right up without being too much. I'm not doing that today. I'm going to let everybody do it as they want. But that's it. You're good to go. It's really that simple. And then I serve this over basmati rice. I serve this over basmati rice that I've usually cooked in the rice cooker while I've been out for the day. So the fish took what, like maybe 15 minutes total front to back. And then I think I'll dice up some peppers and probably cook them in the pan right after the fish. Or green beans out of the frozen package. I mean, hey, it's like 1, 2, 3, ready to go, right? So there you have it. That is Asian swai. And we're going to put it over the rice with some veggies, and you have a really balanced meal. And incidentally, that little bit of sesame oil when you cook the fish is a wonderful flavor booster. So you can just do it in olive oil. Olive oil is what I started with. You can use nonstick cooking spray if you don't have either. That's fine too. But just the smidgen of sesame oil is a wonderful addition. So thanks for joining.